Good morning, everyone. I was just observing Fiddle. I just opened the doors, and he's like raising his cackles on the back of his head. It's so funny. I don't... What are you doing, brother? I don't know if it's because he's in the sun. Maybe he's warming his neck or something. He looks pretty ferocious when he does it, though, I'll have to say. Here he goes. Oh, oh. The shadow's the best. It's like he's like Sonic the Chicken Hog. So I open the door. Nobody's going. There it is. Wide open. I had to shove them all in here last night because they didn't want to come in. So I had to oh. Yeah, I think they're going to be fine. I gotta go let the babies out. The not so baby. And then I'm going to move. What? Fiddle, what are you doing? I gotta move all their stuff, the baby stuff down here today. So funny. Oh, we're migrating. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. Oh goodness, tummy growl. Alright, more later. Here we are with Ozwald. He is not happy, but I wanted to show you guys his toes. You can see those two toes are fused together. They're really, look at that, there's gnarly feathers sticking out of him in all the weird places. Kind of has that over here too. You can see these two toes are separated here, but here they're like Vulcan. They're mushed together. And again, much sadness from the Ozwald. But all the babies are out. Look, we have an empty kennel. Vulcan mind meld. The Vulcan mind meld. That's what I was trying to think of. But it's the chicken foot meld. There you go. Alright. Mr. Dissatisfaction here. Let's see if I can put him in here without dropping him. He's a wily one. He was the last one. Those little babies, the 9-week-olds, are very skittish. They do not like to be handled. And here they are in the blazing sun. Got a little bit of shade over there, but that will change as the day goes on. I gave him a new and improved run. I gave him a little bit of extra room, and I had to put that there because there's a little bit of a gap, but I'll put their food in here and they will be glorious for the rest of the day. And as the sun gets higher in the sky, the shade will move, and I think they'll be covered most of the day. So, and the chicken battles have begun. This is what they do most of the day, is just flop around at each other. But we will have more later as the day progresses. Well, friends, here we are. Another evening with the Peekons. They are doing very, very well. They seem very, very pleased. I actually had them out earlier. They were still staying inside, like they weren't coming outside at all. So I just opened their door in there and let them out, because they don't run away. They are very chill. Like, they don't try to escape. They don't try to run away. They stay put. So I know, Fiddle DD. So I opened the door and they came sauntering on out like it was what they do, you know. And then they stood at the edge of the door for a while, and of course the dogs could see him, so they were kind of leery about that. But they came out on the grass and started eating grass, and I was like, all right. So I let them chill for about 15 minutes, and then I put them back in there, put them back inside, and they almost immediately came out here and started eating grass again. So I think they just needed a little bit to get used to it, and they got that. This fence sucks. It's not camera friendly. There we go. I can get on the other side. They're playing, doing chicken things. There we go. Much better. No solar flare glare. So yeah, they're just having a great time out here playing. And the babies are doing the same thing. I have them out again today. I almost fried all my veggies because I wasn't paying attention, and they're out in the blazing sun. So they got all dried and shriveled, and I tried watering them. I don't know if they'll make it or not. It was just some of the broccoli that was looking a little sad. Good deal. Chickens chasing chickens. That's what it's all about. I feel like Falco is about ready to pop an egg any day. Falco and Faddle. They're huge. I mean, look at that. Those two chickens are the same age. And those two chickens are the same age. But they're twice the size of those. It's really strange. I think it's a breed thing. I think that's why they're growing at different stages. Because all the babies are growing like this too. They're growing like these guys. Not like these guys. These are obviously some kind of barred rock mix. And Falco is supposed to be the same breed as Lateralus. But look at how much bigger Falco is. Like, Lateralus and Jack, the little yellow one there, orange, brown, whatever, they're the same age. And so is Falco. But look at the difference in their size. It's just crazy. Falco is a giant. Condor. Falco is this one. That's Falco. Falco the condor. And then this is little Jack. Jackie Diane. So yeah, everybody's doing great. I'm going to give them about another hour or so, let the sun go down. I had to corral them in last night. They didn't want to go in. I think they're still looking for their other home, but they'll get used to it. I didn't get a chance to move the babies down here today. I was really wanting to do that too. I might have to do it tomorrow. Or I might not do it at all. I might just throw them in here with these guys and let them battle it out. No, I won't do that. I'll let them chill and be around each other, separated for a little bit, and see what happens. Alright, let's go check on those babies. And here they are. The little babies. I moved them over because they bald spotted my front yard. Not a fan. But it's okay. It's very easy to move. These guys are just Jim Dandy. They are loving it out here. I expanded this a little bit. I opened the doors on both of the kennels and used that as part of the fencing, and then just attached the fence to that, and we have an extended shotgun kennel. Doing very well. Lots of jousting. You guys remember that game, Joust? God, I loved that game. It's freaking hard. And an arcade game. Why were the arcade games so much harder than, like, games that you get now? Because they took your money. Quarter a pop, baby. But I love Joust. I just liked the sound effects. The sound effects were the coolest thing. The birds flapping their wings. So terrible, but still, just wonderful. Yeah, I loved the arcade when I was little. I I was in a rural area when I was growing up, and there was this little like general store where the bus would pick me up, and my dad was a postal worker, so hi Dad, and he would drop me off there every morning on his way to work to wait for the bus. And they had a tabletop Ms. Pac-Man machine, and I really don't know how much money I plunked into that thing, because I would always get there a lot earlier than all the other kids, and so I'd just kind of chill, and I would spend the entire time on that Ms. Pac-Man machine. I loved that thing. And then Galaga, of course. I was in an arcade probably 5 or 6 years ago, and they actually had a hybrid arcade cabinet that had Ms. Pac-Man and Galaga on the same machine. And I was like, oh wow, dream come true right there. That would be pretty cool. That and some pinball machines. I could really do some pinball machines, because I love me some pinball. Not like the old style pinball machines. There was this one that I used to play all the time that was based off of Kiss. Man, that thing was fun. I loved that thing. So yeah, bring back the arcades, man. They're so much better. So much more fun. I think you should be able to like open an arcade where like all of the machines are unlocked. You don't have to pay for machines per machine, but you can pay like $10 an hour or something, or $10 for 30 minutes, or you know, whatever, to just play whatever you want in the arcade. I think that would be pretty cool. And throw some pool tables in there too, because I really like playing pool. But yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I'm sure it exists somewhere. Not here. So yeah. Maybe a business idea. You never know. If only I had like $50,000 to spend on arcade machines and pool tables and pinball machines, right? Sure, we just got that laying around. Don't we, Felicity? Yep. Alright, after that entertainment rant, I think we're going to call it an evening. These guys, again, like the big ones, I'm probably going to leave them out here for about another hour, and then we'll pack it up for the night and start afresh tomorrow, on the morrow. Alright everyone, I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Thursday evening, and I hope you have an even better Friday, because we all love Friday, right?